Hey Thomas, once again, uh, StreamYards is giving me a hard time. I thought I had this fixed. The hell? I don't know if StreamYard did an update or something, but the last week and a half, I haven't been able to. It's been really difficult to join my own stream with the invite link. I used to be able to just email. Before I could just email it to myself and then put the cell phone backstage before I even hit go live, but now it won't even let me do that. Now see, even trying to join through the chat, it's telling me to start the stream from a desktop, and the streams are obviously already started. So you piece of crap. All right, let's try this. This is so dumb. All right, there we go. Finally, it's loading at least. Come on, camera. There we go. All right. Hey, number one sci-fi, how's it going?
Okay, how about you?
Well, just hanging out. Just thought I'd hang out with the bunnies for a little bit. All right, I just joined the stream.
Do they stay awake all night, I guess, in a way?
There we go. What?
Do they stay awake all night?
Hold on, sorry. Jesus.
What the hell was that?
My phone was on full volume. They usually are sleeping right about now, but I was keeping they were sleeping all day. So I was gone. All right, let's see. Hey, buddy. What you doing? He was licking my face earlier. Let's see. Alright. Oh, ouch. Hey, bud. Hello, buddy. So how is your night going, number one sci-fi?
Okay, I'm just writing the IDAX myself some right now.
Oh. Interesting.
For Aberjam.
Oh, I see. Very cool. Some more songs coming from Amberjam.
Yeah, I'm gonna send what I have right now to him and see how he likes it. Copy. Okay, go to here. Go to Aberjam.
Sorry if anyone is saying anything in the chat. Since I'm sitting on the floor, I can't see.
There he is. Message. Message. Okay. Here are the lyrics so far that I have written for
Where's the camera on this thing? There it is.
Let me know what you think.
Focus on Chunky Rabbit.
I'll paste them.
Hey, Chunky Bun. Camera right in your face while you're sleeping. I'm sure you'll like that very much.
Boom, boom.
Both mics on, yeah. Shit, sorry.
Say what now?
That should fix the audio there since I forgot I had both microphones turned on.
Yep. Yeah, it was echoing a tad.
It's a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Oh, shit.
All right, I emailed
1 minute money.
I emailed some lyrics to Aberjam for the IDAX myself. So I just wrote them about 5 minutes ago. So we'll see. Yeah, it's kind of hard to write lyrics to the I Touch Myself
Oh my God.
from, because the Divino's saying it. So to change it to IDAX myself, it is a little kind of hard to switch it up.
Yeah, I think so. I wouldn't doubt that.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it. Hold on 1 second. Fun. Do not do that.
So, we'll see. I think he was saying he was having a hard time coming up with lyrics for it. So I just spit this out in, like I said, about 5 minutes. So we'll see what he thinks of it. Yep, free Aberjam.
Your channel or for Bird's channel?
No, I told him to make it for my channel, but wherever, it doesn't matter really. I guess it would fit more on Bird's channel, so yeah, it doesn't matter.
Good. Keep it for yourself.
Huh?
So keep it for yourself, right?
Yeah. I mean, he makes everything available on his Discord anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Right.
Yeah. Because he did My Corona. Did you listen to that yet?
Pretty sure I think, yeah, I did.
Okay.
So, did you just do it today or what?
No, yesterday.
Kind of losing track of all of his songs now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy.
Shit. Do not eat my cord. Son of a... Sorry. Do not eat my charger cord. Yeah.
You couldn't hear that, could you?
No.
Okay, good. Yeah, I was playing it in the background on my headphones, so yeah, I was making sure that it wasn't coming through. I guess it's only if I shared my screen that it would come through, right?
if you had a really sensitive microphone too, I suppose.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, I really didn't have much to do. I was about to go to bed, but then I figured, what the hell, might as well hang out with the buddies for a little while. They're a lot more awake than I thought they'd be. Figured they'd just be laying around like usual, so it'd be easy just to stick a camera in front of one of them and leave it at that. Hey, Bleeper, you taking a giant dump? Can you imagine if someone was shoving a camera in your face like this while you're taking a dump?
Yeah. Is he like, hey, I don't want you watching me taking a dump, man. Get out of my space, dude.
Right?
They ever act kind of angry towards you at all anytime?
Oh yeah, when they get mad at you, they'll sit with their backs towards you, or they'll
Oh, okay.
while they're walking away from you, they'll flick their back feet at you, and it's kind of basically like giving you the finger.
Oh, okay. So they're very temperamental sometimes.
Oh yeah, sometimes, especially when I'm bothering them when they're trying to sleep, or filming. I suppose filming them when they're trying to use the bathroom
Yeah. So often you gotta change that every couple of days or so.
every day. This is
Oh, every day. Okay.
yeah. Well, the little one I can go every couple days, but the big one, yeah, every day.
So they each had their own spot, I guess.
They're supposed to, but when he's not in the little one, and when he's not in the small box, the big one likes to use the small box for some reason.
Oh,
No idea.
okay.
For some reason, the little one likes to sleep in the big box. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Like sleeping in some poop, huh?
I think he likes the soft bedding, but yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, it gets to spread out more than the big one, I guess, huh?
Hey, Epic.
Mm.
Hanging out, watching rabbits.
So what's how much sleep do they normally get? Is it basically the same as us, or
Yeah,
long like dogs do?
pretty much all day. They're
Yeah.
awake in the morning around 4 o'clock in the morning to around 8 in the morning. They're pretty lively. But then from like eight in the morning until again at around 8 o'clock at night when they're ready for dinner, they'll be pretty much sleeping. Then usually they're sleeping after they eat, and then they usually wake up around midnight just to start running laps around the house for some reason. So what time is it now? Midnight? Yeah, it's about time they're usually awake, running around. But then they'll go to sleep in probably about an hour, hopefully. They used to have complete run of the house, but I've had to start blocking off my bedroom at night because they run the entire perimeter of the house, but it doesn't matter what's in their way. They'll just jump up and run across my face when I'm in bed. So I was getting irritating, especially with the giant corners and a fucking dog running across your head. Hey, buddy. That's all. I'm sorry.
So they do like carrots, I guess, a lot.
That's actually a screwdriver. It's been playing with for the last 2 days. I have no idea how I got it though.
Oh, okay. What is that? A screwdriver? You said?
Yeah.
I thought he was chewing on a carrot for a second there.
Like to throw it around. I have no idea why.
Yeah. It's like, hey, if you could teach him how to screw in some screws, man, you'd be
I know. Build me something.
yeah.
Play with it. Build something right now.
Yeah. Yeah. He likes tossing around, that's for sure. Man. Yeah, if you could get him to actually use that thing correctly, man. Oh my gosh.
He's got to grip it better. He's probably trying to figure out how to use it to stab me to death.
Yeah, probably. Or stab the other one to death with it. that's probably that's probably what he's thinking, really.
He gave up. He learned his secret and he gave up.
Yeah. So do they like going after bright things like that?
He must. I think they do because orange things I think because there's a I don't know where it is, but they have a stupid that box house that's over there.
Yeah.
There was a Halloween one that I bought him this year, and it came with a ball with a ball that was like a tiny wiffle ball with a bell inside.
Mm-hmm.
And they were for a good 2 months they were just not constantly rolling that damn thing around the house, and I finally had to take it away from them. It was just
Yeah.
ridiculously irritating.
So they like orange a lot, huh?
Apparently.
Hmm. Any other colors?
Oh, I really don't know.
Yeah, they could be in league with Pinky and the Brain, assembling something while you're asleep.
Oh, I'm sure they are. I'm sure they are.
It's like now's our chance.
Right. We'll take over the damn world.
Yeah.
Take over the house first.
Yeah, exactly.
It's been a lazy day.
Yeah. I didn't. I mean, I got out for a little bit earlier.
That's good.
Yeah.
I didn't
Went
do
out.
anything all day long. I just sat around at home.
Yeah. 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 I went out to eat. But because during the week, with working now, it's hard to go anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna go out to eat yesterday with a bunch of friends, and well, not a bunch of friends, I have two other friends, but both of them just called me at the last minute. They both didn't want to go out because they didn't want to get sick.
Yeah.
Are
Like,
you fucking kidding me?
like, hey, gotta do the 6 foot rule now, Stay 6 feet away from me at least.
It's ridiculous, man.
Or like they used to, or they used to have a saying, I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot pole. Now it's like, hey, I don't want to be more than 10 feet close to.
Right? So I don't forget to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I stayed home.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
Good. Yeah.
it was surprisingly a lot of people out today.
There were,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
Actually, around here it was pretty quiet because the last 3 days it's been really quiet. There's been almost no traffic on the highways, which has been nice.
Yeah.
I only live probably about 5 miles from where my parents' house is, and I usually stop down there because it's just between work and home usually. So I usually stop out there to grab something to eat or use their bathroom or whatever. Anyway, it takes me like a half an hour usually to get from there to my house. And today it took me like just 10 minutes, which is nice.
Yeah, that's the only good thing about everybody working at home right now and school being out and all that stuff. Yeah, the way less traffic. But yeah, I mean, for the weekends, yeah, I mean today being a weekend, yeah, I didn't notice any difference hardly. It was about as many vehicles out as there normally is on a Saturday.
Yeah, I was funny story. I was at a grocery store today, and the cereal aisle was completely empty, right?
Wow.
Except for fucking Crispix cereal. And like all the boxes of Crispix were there. So I was like, holy shit. So everyone would rather just fucking starve to death than eat fucking Crispix cereal.
Yeah.
Wait, could you imagine if you're the sales rep and you walked into that store and realized that everything else is sold out except for your fucking cereal?
That'd be crazy, man. But I mean, like, I don't know. I got forced dude. Like, I fucking started losing my voice last night, and I was on the way to work. I'm like, dude, got a fever, lost my voice. He's like, just stay home.
Yeah.
Let's stay home.
Get home. Take the pizza with you since you probably breathed on it. And
so, did you get to check out more Galactic Civilizations, Bunny? You've been screwing with it?
Sorry, what?
As if you've been screwing with more Galactic Civilizations?
Yeah, I was a little bit earlier.
I got what is it? Number 3? Is that the latest one? Galactic?
Yeah, the newest one. And there's
that's one I got, if I'm right.
Yeah. I mean, I gotta buy the last expansion pack to it. I don't have the last one. But
okay.
I reloaded it on the PC just to play it again. And the cool thing is it kept a lot of my mods from the workshop, the ones that I put into it. But I still have to go back and download a lot of the ones that I want. But yeah, I mean, they got new creatures too and a small DLC or some shit like that. But other than that, I mean, like, most of the people have made the best shit online. But
yeah, I went through and downloaded a shit ton of mods.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you're talking about
getting all the races and stuff, the races and the ships. And
yeah,
Mr. Miles a good idea. When I was talking about this the other day, and Mr. Miles was like, can't I use that to model 3D fights in a game? I'm like, actually, yes, you can. Because every time a ship attacks another ship, it goes into a full-blown 3D battle and shows both ships fighting each other. And It does all the animations for you. But I usually turn it off because it's fucking time-consuming as hell. And if you sat there with every battle, it would take fucking forever, dude. I mean, like, all the battles that go on later in the game.
So let's see. So the main game is what, $5.99,
and the DLC I think are $20 a piece. So I think,
and then the DLC right now is 26%. Also says if you get the gold bundle, it's $96.98.
But it should automatically take off the ones you have.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I mean, my bundle right now is at like $20-something for the last expansion pack that I didn't get or whatever. But I mean,
what is the latest
one of the
one?
most solid games I've played.
What's the latest one? The Villains of Star Control or something like that?
Well, it's the same people. Stardock make 5 or 6 games. They make Sins of a Solar Empire, Master of Orion. All those Space 4X games are made by Space Dock, and you have to get the Space Dock launcher to launch Galactic Civilizations. But it's one of their games. They have a couple others on there too. But Galciv 3 is probably their best game. It's probably the best Space 4X game I played, period. There's just so much.
Which one?
Galciv 3, which is Galactic Civilizations 3.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But other than that, my second favorite, probably Endless Space 2. That was a lot of fun. The music's great in the game, but it's more of an RPG-driven game. So you start off as a race, and the race has already got a backstory, and they already got their unique ships and their abilities, and each race has like a special power that you kind of work around, or a special thing they have to do to work around to, winning and stuff like that. But yeah, Galciv 3 is just so customizable. I mean, you can throw your own ships, you can make your own ships, you can assign, because there's 5 tiers of ships, starting from like scouts to mid tier to like long range attack vessels. And you can customize every slot with the ship that you want. So say if you download like the Romulans, and you can make the Daredex your heavy attack cruiser, and but you can pull from all of them. So it doesn't matter which one, as long as you have the ship model in there or you have it downloaded, you can make a fucking Death Star your shuttle if you want. So I mean, it's fully customizable. And then on top of that, through the INI files in the actual program files themselves, all you have to do to mod the game is just change values on a notepad. Turn this number to that, and you can actually integrate new races and new powers and everything just using the stuff on the notebooks and integrate it in the game yourself. Like I have made different versions of the game myself where I've made different races that have different powers, and it's all in the INI files. So you can just fucking fuck with this game and make it whatever you want. And that's just why I think it's the best. It's just so much fun. I spent 1,200 hours on it or something ridiculous. It's a lot of fun because and then when you get to the map creator, like say if we all wanted to play, we can just create a big ass map. And how I have it set up is like everybody's got their planets and stuff like that. They start off with their home planets, and then everybody kind of goes to colonize the middle and fights in the middle. But it's very cool strategy. I mean, I still want to play it like multiplayer, like 12 people. I mean, I think it would be fucking great.
Yeah, so I mean, so far it's been fun. I played Stellaris a lot, so
yeah, Stellaris is kind of like
that, but just
land version, I guess. Because I like Stellaris too, but I mean, I wouldn't even put Stellaris in my 3 just because it's like I went through that and I went through with the Star Trek mod. They have Horizons,
right?
But it just seems so fucking bland to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I mean, it's like the most broken down basic of that type of game.
Right,
and
right. It was the easy version of Galactic Civilization.
Yeah, and that Stellaris, I believe, is real time. That's where Galaxy 3 is turn based, and Endless Space 2 is turn based as well.
Right.
You make your move, the enemy does his move, the enemy does, and so on and so forth. But looks cool because I mean, like you can kind of see attacks coming and see what people are planning. You know what I'm saying? So I mean,
right.
It gives you a chance to counter and stuff like that. But I mean, like I said, 12 players, like if we got like 12 of us in that motherfucker, we'd have a fucking blast. Someone take the Borg, someone take the Dominion, someone take the Galactic Empire from Star Wars. You know what I'm saying? Like, every conceivable, they've made every conceivable race I can even think of. Like, I mean, even the Brotherhood of Steel, they put the fucking Brotherhood of Steel in there. They're not even like
the race made out of the fucking Microsoft paperclip. I downloaded that.
Oh, yeah. And people have made their own ones. Like there's this this all-female like slave fucking female dominated slave fucking race or something like that where they're like yeah, I mean like people have made some crazy ones, dude. And then the Dalek or whatever, Daleks, whatever, they're in there. The Shadows, the Vorlon, all the Mass Effects races, all the Firefly stuff is in there, all the Andromeda stuff is in there. And you can just fucking go and you can even get Andromeda. You know what I'm saying? It's great. People have made it. You know what I'm saying? Which is great. But it blew me away when I first got into it. I was like, damn, I can have this ship as this ship. I can have this ship as this ship. Like my shit was all decked out. Like the Defiant was like my mid-class attack vessel since it was smaller. And then, I had a fucking Pterodex, an Intrepid class, and a Galaxy class. You know what I'm saying? Because you could just set it up that way.
Wesley says, Ensign Ricky, let's do a Galactic Empire versus Starfleet.
Yeah, you can. I mean, there's 2 Starfleets. There's old Starfleet with Kirk, and there's new Starfleet with Picard. So, I mean, people have made 2 different versions. And the one with Picard, because you could put them all on AI too and see how they fight against each other. Mm-hmm. And usually when I do, the ones that win the most are like the Shadows, the Centauri Republic. They're always usually one of the ones on top AI wise, and because I like watch all the AIs go against each other, which is cool, So it'll be like the Dominion got beaten by the Borg, you know what I mean? Like it's like, but yeah, it's a lot of fun, man. Just because you of that ability to where like, well, fuck it, and you can take their ships too. I mean, it's great. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like you're actually that force, But yeah, I mean, Mr. Miles, like I said, had a great idea. Since it does all the 3D animation for you, we can just fucking record that. You know what I'm saying? Like OBS that shit and use it on videos. So Mr. Miles went to get it right the fuck away. He bought the whole thing.
Yeah, I just need to upgrade my computer. because
it's
basically I can only play on a small map right now. Otherwise,
it's memory fucking intensive, that game, dude. And it's like, well, it's fine if you play smaller games, but I mean, if you start getting into like the 400 turn count games, like things seriously start to fucking slow down. I mean, it's like you're like waiting for the AI, and you're just like sitting there. You go fucking make coffee in the kitchen, fucking do your thing, walk outside, smoke a cigarette, fucking come back in the room. The AI still making their move and shit.
Oh yeah, I mean it's the same with Stellaris late game. With my computer, it just gets so bogged down, shit just slows down, and
but I wonder if it runs off that person's computer, because I mean we can run it off mine and we can play whatever fuck map we want. This thing will fucking destroy it. I mean, I've got 64 gigabytes, a 2080 Ti, a 3950X. So I mean, 16 cores. I mean, this should fucking murder that game if it's like that. You know what I'm saying? Like where one person kind of hosts the game.
Right.
I don't know if it's set up like that, but if it's set up like that, I'll just fucking host it off this thing, or even through a virtual machine off my kid's CPU or something. But should be fun. Anti-Trekker hates Trek.
Yeah, that's why he's called. That's why he's called the anti-Trekker, right?
So I heard.
Verdict is in. But yeah, I mean, like definitely, Wesley, we got to get down in some Galactic Zone 3. When everybody gets the expansions, I mean, like I have everything up to Intrigue, and the newest expansion behind that is Retribution, and I don't even know what's included that. But Intrigue increased all the diplomatic stuff in the game because diplomacy is huge in it, and forms of government, diplomacy, and then technology. The technology tree in this game is fucking amazing, dude. It's so, I mean, like it's so awesome. I mean, it goes. I think it's I forgot the 3 types of weaponry. It's kinetic, pulse, and something else. Missile weaponry, I believe. And you can upgrade each one, and each one's weak to another one. So, like, say there's 3 shields. There's anti-flak, which is for anti-missile, and the shields protect against pulse weapons, and your actual armor protects against kinetics. So, say if like you can get all of them, but it's going to take more fucking time. So it's better just to specialize in one, and kind of look at what your enemy's using, like see his ships. So say if he's got heavy on armor, you'll probably want to go laser weapons, or if they've got shields, you probably want to go kinetic, or if they have no missile protection, you probably want to go missiles. So I mean, but there's a lot of little subsystems in it that are just really, it really does go straight to depth. It's basically like Civilization in space. Right. And that was what the dude intended. It was one of the dudes on the Civ team that was like, I want to do this in space. And so he did it. I was like, more power to you, because you made a great game. And the first 2 were okay, but 3, dude, fucking amazing. They improved so much shit. Yeah, they have the star. They already have the Ori ships in there, Epic Beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Ori are in there. All that stuff is in there. So I mean, people have made all those ships. I haven't seen if they made the Rocinante yet. I'm sure they have now, but since the Expanse is still kind of new, I don't know if anybody got the chance to skill a Rocinante. But if they did, I'm getting the fucking Rocinante for fucking sure. Maybe a Doninger class.
All right, let's see.
But yeah, I mean, there's even a ship like that's just a big Dalek. He goes out there himself, this big ass Dalek.
Well, did they get ships from Halo too?
Yes, they have all the Halo stuff too. Anything you can possibly fucking think of that's sci-fi, they pretty much, even shit that's not sci-fi, like the Brotherhood of Steel, they have nothing to do with space. I mean, nothing what the fuck ever to do with space, but they put them in there. And on top,
what else they got? They got Assassin's Creed.
I don't know. Probably they might have some. Who knows? Some dudes probably modeled that shit.
Or what's the other one? Skyrim.
Like Civilization Builder. Yeah, Skyrim. I don't think they went that medieval, but I mean, even like Fallout. So yeah, he's got the board. There's the board button. These are the little races you can get. The Galactic Empire. The Romulans have their own race. The Klingons have their own. The Dominion. The Centauri Republic.
Oh yeah, Babylon 5. That's cool.
Yeah, they have everybody, dude. This weird Microsoft race that someone made.
Yeah.
The Galactic Empire, it's all there, dude.
And then the West got the Daleks.
Mm-hmm. They usually do pretty good in games too.
But
But
those two, one,
Babylon
two.
5, the United, the Galactic, whatever. There's a lot more now. There's tons more.
Yeah, I just went through and got a
That's
few.
the new UFP, and then the old UFP is the Kirk one.
All right, who should we be to check this out?
Oh yeah, I forgot about the Cardassians. They're in there too. Golden Cot, he's the lead one. It shows him with the ball.
Yep.
The Cardassians do pretty good as AI too. They're one of usually the top ones, but the Centauri Republic are I usually build my own one, and because you have a little better choices off the better stuff that you can get, and instead of having it all done for you.
Yeah.
Oh, someone made the cheap. It looks like another cheap knockoff of UFP or the what do you call it? Yeah, UFP.
Tiny Galaxy.
And then you can put them all in. Star frequency, yes, you want that up. You want all that stuff up. The ones you don't want, pirate bases, no, because they just fuck shit up at the most inconvenient times.
Yeah, they attack you like crazy, huh?
Yeah, habitable planet frequency is good. You can put that all to abundant or whatever. Extreme planet frequency, you probably want to put that down. Occasional is fine.
Okay.
Because those you have to use like things to actually use, like terraform it.
Right.
What's a resource frequency? Abundance good. Asteroid frequency is good. What's the one next to it?
Nebula.
Oh, nebulas. Yeah, nebulas just are just gaseous shit they put out there. You could occasional is fine, but it does reduce sensors and shit. So if a ship's in a nebula, like they have limited sensor range and weapon range.
Okay.
Black hole frequency. Yeah, you want a little more because black holes have antimatter, and and that is a very valuable source. Ascension crystals. I don't play Ascension of Victory, so I mean I don't even fuck with that. Precursor relics. Yes, put precursor relics up. Those are nice. Those are fucking really nice.
So what do you go for? Total domination then, basically?
Total domination. You can maybe an influence. There's like 6 different ways you can win. So now go to the next one, the victory conditions.
Victory.
Yeah, and I usually conquest. That's good. Yeah, conquest is probably the best one.
Okay. Game settings, pacing normal.
I mean the difference in pacing, how pacing works. It just you learn shit slower.
Okay.
So the faster the game, the faster you learn it, like a technology. Galactic events. Yeah, that's cool. Mega events, those are nice too, but they sometimes they don't work in your benefit. Like there's research rates, research rates too. That research rate and game pacing are the two ones that really make the game slower fast. And was that minor
civilizations?
Oh no, take those out because you can't really. Those things are worthless. They don't even have like their own shit.
Okay.
The rest is good. Looks like.
Let's see. Who should we go against?
I put all of them in there, dude. The Dominion, the Borg, because it's fun watching them fight out. Because it'd be like, oh shit, the Centauri's trying to go for the Borg. You know what I'm saying? But the Centauri and the Cardassians are probably one of the more aggressive. They usually, the Romulans do pretty well too. UFP does well if it's unchecked for a while, but if they get taken out early, like they don't really good at all. The Dorigian Empire or whatever, that's their monster death race. Oh yeah, the Cylons are in there. I forgot about the Cylons.
All right, I'm gonna go to sleep, I guess.
All right, number one. Have a good night, man.
All right, no problem.
The Indian Corporation, and then you'll find out who gets the better technologies too, because they all learn their different technologies at a different pace. So, like, you'll figure out, who uses what technology, because they all usually single out a technology and go for it. Okay. Indian Corporation is good to have in there because they're neutral. They're usually good to trade with technology. That's why I usually keep them in there.
Okay.
They're a good technology race.
Weird. All right. I think that's probably good.
Yeah, the Sithrathi are pretty nasty. Board Collective, Dominion, Centauri Republic, yeah.
Oops.
The Tari. The Tari United Nations.
All right, something's wrong. The start button's not.
Oh, you might have too many?
Oh, that might be.
Oh, because there might be a certain amount of enemies per map.
Okay.
And you might take too many.
All right, so let's see if we have any.
Because I think the amount of enemies is map based, and through the INI files, you can change all that if you want to. That's what I love about this game. So you can make it not map based if you want to. You can put 14 dudes on one small map, but you have to go into the program files to change the values. But if you're on a tiny map, I think it's what, 5? I think you get 5 enemies.
Okay, let's just go 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do top 5 then. Nope.
4?
Here we go.
4. 5 total, I think. This part usually takes a while. Yeah, I can see it's already lagging your computer out.
Especially since I'm streaming too, probably.
Yeah, I mean, it's doing 10 things at once.
Jump back to here.
Yeah, prepared. Starduck made it. You have to use the Starduck launcher to get to it, but it's their best game by far, I think, just because of all the shit you can do in it. I'm interested to see if Mr. Miles is what he does with the 3D modeling thing though. Yeah. So maybe he's making a video against anti-trackers, like how anti-trackers Star Wars can't compare, blah 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 blah. Maybe Mr. Miles will fucking make an X-wing fighter take out a board fucking cube or something.
Fighting a battle next to a supernova. Or just fucking.
Oh my god.
All right, what we got here? Make it so. All right, I guess we will. Strengths and weaknesses. 24th century. The Federation's technology is more.
Yeah, I mean, this really just making, because you can write this shit for your own race. All right, turn 1. You probably want to see if there's any habitals. You want your scout ship to start uncovering the black around you. If there's any habitables, send your. You should already have a colony ship. Usually they start with one, because your scouts pick up anomalies too, and then yeah.
All right. And this guy.
But it's like, how big it is when you're looking at the square. That shit is so tiny when you fucking go all the way out. I mean, it's like it goes down so close.
That guy's survey.
Yeah, asteroids are good for mining bases.
All right, let's see. What should I do with the planet? See, this is why I didn't know what the hell I should do here.
Yeah, now go to the planet. What do you got there on the right?
Basic factory, basic lab, planetary computer core, space elevator, and aid research.
You don't want to do aid research yet because that's late game. You'll have aid research and aid construction, basically, and those are just like when you have nothing else to do, you can just drop those in the queue. So space elevators are nice because I believe that aids in construction. Planetary core, I think you only get one of those, and you want to throw those next to everything. You see your main building in the middle. Your main building in the middle is going to give mad bonuses to everything around it. That crystal, you're probably going to want to tap that crystal and put whatever you need to mine on it. All you got to do is double tap it. It should fucking let's see, what does it say?
Nothing.
Okay, dude, you have to. I forgot how you mine those, but basic factory. Say if you put a factory to your main place, it's going to up it. But see the little squares, like the orange square there. Those are
here.
those are construction bonuses. So you use those for factories like that to up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I had no idea what that was.
So yeah, you want to probably put a basic factory on that. See how it has a 2 on it?
Huh?
That's so you set that up. Basic lab. I mean, plus things get bonuses around them. So you want to put other factories around it, and it'll increase your construction speed. It'll get bonuses for everyone around it. So you want to kind of huddle buildings around certain buildings. Your main building always gives like plus fucking $1 million to everything around it. And then later on, you can terraform other squares. There's things you can get technologies where you can terraform, I think, up to 7 more squares per planet. And it's a per planet thing. So if you didn't do it on one planet, all those are still open until you do it.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's how you kind of open up more squares to get more stuff. Planetary computer and blade. Oh, they gave you a basic lab, but that's wild. You never used to start with that. But that's for your research. So your basic factories are going to be for your construction, and then your labs are going to be for research, obviously. But you want to huddle them together. But is this the only planet you have right now? Because some planets have bonuses to them. If you look at the very top, where the very top on the left hand side, where it says right there, what is it? Opening. It says capital something. Down a little bit. On the top of the map, right there.
Right here.
Yeah, what does it say?
Planet class.
All right, so 12. That means there's 12 squares on it. And then what's that say?
Civilization capital.
Oh, so it's giving you 100% resistance.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to see if there's this planet's got any special, because most planets have like a bonus to their things. Like there's some planets that are better to put research on. So sometimes you just want to make that a research planet and put all your bonus research on there, so you can just kind of maximize it.
Right.
Some
Okay.
some planets are based more with like lava and stuff like that, and those are better construction planets. But you have to send your colony ship to one of them. And usually there's always a planet within the first turn you can inhabit. Say if you have Earth, Mars should be next to you, and then there should be something else you can probably inhabit maybe.
So when I click this planets thing, it says uncolonized planets. Earth 3, Chigla 3, and Chigla 2.
Oh, and they're 15 and 17?
Yeah.
And well, see, Toxic World, you won't be able to do Toxic World. Okay, the precursor satellites, that is badass. If you can get that, you need anything with precursor shit on it is badass, because precursor is like that planet had a defense system up before you got there, like an ancient civilization put like a planet defense grid up or something. There's usually something very special about the planet, anything that's precursor. So if you got a precursor world,
there, Bravo.
Yes, absolutely. 17. Oh God, that's 17 squares. Yeah. So he's going to take 2 turns to get there. So send your colony ship that way. You definitely want that right the fuck away, because that planet is going to help. Any precursor planets are like a bonus to starting, because they usually have the ridiculous bonuses. And then the Toxic World, you're probably not going to be able to inhabit it until you get the technology to do it. Right. So yeah, definitely send your dude over there. You have to, definitely pick a technology. Let's see, Xeno-Industrial. Universal Translator is probably the best first one to get in case you see another race. And it's usually really quick, so just have them do that real quick. But if you want to go to the tech tree, if you want, I'll go to and just look at fucking how massive this motherfucker is, dude. And you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I know.
This is planetary. This is where all the terraforming shit comes from, colonization. And then governance, this is where all your diplomatic stuff comes from. But you can't even talk to other races without Universal Translator.
All right. Got that.
Yeah.
All right. Just, shipyard idle. So what I did last time was just build a constructor ship.
Yeah, you could build a constructor. That's good. Or another colony ship if you can. Because the constructors will put up star bases. So if you want to get a star base and put it up, and star bases give you bonuses. They're not like a base that really, some can have defenses and stuff on them. You can put defenses on them, but they just really stay there, and they're there to like mine shit around them. So there's like a radius around the star base, and you want to put a star base in the middle of the most shit you can. So to touch all the stuff you can, because your shit's just all your minerals and stuff are just floating out there. So you want to send that constructor to the most heavily dense shit. You know what I'm saying? So it gets all the bonuses and all the mines from that stuff. See how the map opens up? I think that's an anomaly down there. Then you already have. So yeah, basically, as soon as you move all your ships, go back to your world and probably put maybe another factory down or something if you can. Oh, did you already learn it?
I must have because it's not letting me. All right, let's see. Anything.
Now, Interstellar. Now, if you look at it, okay, interstellar travel helps your drives because your drives have their own thing too.
There we go.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. See, you learned it. A new turn happened.
Okay, it's turn.
Yeah. Week 2.
Incoming message. Greetings. Welcome to the Galactic Bazaar. You probably have already realized.
Oh, yeah. You see this guy. He's always next to your place. But you can buy stuff from there, like ships and stuff.
Okay.
And some of the ships have good bonuses on them and stuff. Oh, you got contacted by the Romulans.
You share our values. We'll be our loyal friends. If not, let's see. We can't wait.
And this is the best way to get technology is open trade because there's some technologies out there that if you get are worth a lot and you can just fucking load. But I mean, that also depends on if you're friends with them or not. But that bar in the middle, it kind of decides, you know, if they're going to agree with you or not. You know what I'm saying? More or less.
Right.
On a trade. Yeah. I mean, like you could, these are, like I said, this is the best way to get technology is to trade with other people. But you have nothing. See what they have to offer.
Yeah.
Oh, they don't even have any tech. Yeah, don't even worry about it. Talk about something else or soon. So, first anomaly. Your scout ship found one.
Awesome.
And they give you little bonuses. So 100. You got experience points on the ship too. 100 to treasury.
Yeah. What is this? Oh, Black Bazaar. All right.
Yeah, this is the bazaar. So you can actually buy one of these ships if you want. I mean, some of them are okay. I don't know. I just build the shit out of my own ships, so I don't need them.
Yeah.
But there's one or two in there that are really good just because of a special ability they have. See, there's a Romnian ship right there. He's just chilling.
I wonder if
That's their scout ship. Let's see how it looks, dude. It's so fast. Yeah, you can absolutely attack it. It'll go straight into 3D battle if you want. I don't know if your ship, or have the battles.
Shit. I think they're gonna attack me. Oh, a Klingon.
Oh, it's Klingon.
We're pleased to meet you.
Yeah, pleased to meet you. Yeah, he's just running around. Colonized planet. Oh yes. You got a precursor planet. That's crazy. Because there's only like 10 of these or 20 of these on a gigantic map. So I mean, because they're just so OP.
Nice. So let's see.
Oh, it's got precursor satellites. I forgot what those do.
Sweet.
But you get a bonus just having it. You get a bonus every time you colonize a planet like this. What are the
researchers? 10 benevolent sensors to all ships.
Yeah, and the more each of pragmatic, malevolent, and benevolent, there's different trees, and you get different powers off those trees depending on what you pick in these. So if you want to, use benevolent and pragmatic probably have some of the best. Malevolent usually are more warlike creatures or more like warlike species. They'll always pick malevolent.
We'll be peace loving people for now.
Yeah, dude, this fucking place is fucking loaded. Look at this. What's that square up at the top in the middle?
This one?
Yeah, what does it say? All right, that little symbol.
Rare stones.
3 to wealth. Okay, so anything that has to do with diplomatic stuff you want to put there. What's the one next to it? What does that square say?
Paradise. +3 approval.
Okay, so yeah, all your wow, how the fuck I forgot what the fuck I'm trying to figure out the word. Your political buildings, I guess that's what they're called. You would want to put them around those squares. Would you have anything else here? Or what's the green on the left side?
Oh, 1 second. Let's see. Over here we've got wild grain +3 population +1 approval.
Okay, yeah, population growth and stuff. So anything that does population growth, we want to put over there. Okay, so that's a planet. What's the purple thing? Like that's got to be some resource.
Snuggler colony.
Oh yeah, they have snugglers. Some of those are used to make
That's where DJ lives.
right? So what can you build? Okay, a starport will allow you to make ships and shit and have a yard.
Okay. Should I build that right away, or?
Yeah, and you could probably build it around the main, and then probably in a factory next to that, so you get the bonuses off that. So you're getting 3 bonuses right there. Now if you put a factory next to that, it's going to get a 3. Now if you put a factory next to that, it's going to get another 3. Or another, it's only getting 1. But yeah, it's still getting a bonus, so you might as well put it down. And then for research, you might as well go back to your main planet and then put those research labs down. Ooh, mysterious hardware. There should be a manage planet tab. Yep. And then just put the research ones up next to your place. So put the computer core and the planet, the basic lab next to your, whatchamacallit, your main building. Yeah, those 2 squares. So they get the bonuses.
And the basic lab.
And a basic lab. And then that one's getting 4. That's good. And then maybe put that space elevator down in the middle. And then put another basic factory next to that on the top, right there. Yeah.
Factory, you said?
Yep. There you go. Then those would be good. So your starport is not built yet because that's all you can do for now. That's really going to do anything. And then the other planets looks pretty good because you set that up. It opened up a little more. Shipyard. See what's building in your shipyard. Yeah, it'll tell you if there's any ship you haven't moved. It'll say idle ship when you miss it. So it makes you definitely. Ideology. You got an ideology. So go down to the bottom right. Click on that. Okay, now this is those things I was talking about, those bonuses you can get.
Okay.
Some of them are better than other. The first one, I think, it gives you a free colony ship. Or 3 colony ships, right? Or some shit like that.
Yep. One free colony ship. Yep.
That's full, though, right? It's full, I think.
Yeah, full. Yeah.
Yeah. So profound affinity with people. Okay, that's if you want to go a diplomatic route. What's prominence? Allows building of. Yeah, okay, those are for more diplomatic things. And population quelling. And enlightenment is
educated.
Not worth it. Don't go for alignment. Go for the first one. Get the colony ship.
I'll use outreach.
Mm-hmm. And then just unlock and done.
There we go.
And it'll pop one out. Oh, you got a tech done. See how crazy this game gets, dude. I mean, you look down the tech tree, you're like, oh shit, man.
I'll go with weapons.
Yeah, specialize in one tree. I mean, that's the best we can do. I mean, like I said, you can specialize in all of them and make ships for every different weapon type. But I mean, for the sake of fast game, I would just stick with one type of weapon.
Another colony ship. That's right.
Mm-hmm. And so, is there another planet that you see that could be colonized?
Precursor or elevator.
Oh, fuck. If you can get to that, dude, fucking go for that motherfucker, dude. If you got 2 precursor worlds. So he'll be there in 2 turns. And then when you get better drives, it makes that faster.
On the board.
Behind you. The Borg are probably going to fucking. They're usually always attacking. They're an attack race. Hopefully, they'll get caught up with one of the other dudes. Mm-hmm. And then see how everybody's influence. Your influence goes out. But the more like political buildings and stuff like that, the bigger your bubble around your stuff grows out, your influence, and you can take over other people's bases and stuff by spreading your influence that far. And star bases increase influence. So if you put a star base out there, that becomes your influence. And like, say if there's a planet, an enemy planet within your influence, that enemy planet has to do checks every round, or the planet rebels and goes to your side. So I mean, it gets crazy.
I think we're gonna weaponize this into a warship.
Right.
We have some protection against the Borg, maybe. Let's research. Let's go with shield systems.
Yeah.
Oh, battle axe.
That you can change the names of all of them too if you want.
Century.
Oh yeah, he's there already. Damn, dude, you got 2 precursor planets, dude. That's crazy. Like, I mean, because precursors can definitely. So now, if you keep on going with benevolent, you can keep on going up that tree and eventually get everything in that tree. Or pragmatic. Pragmatic's got a lot of good stuff in it too. So benevolent's more all for war shit.
Ancient Wonder.
Oh, nice, an ancient wonder. What does it do to influence?
3 influence, 1 tourism.
Oh, okay, yeah. So for influence spreading.
Hypersilicates for research.
Yeah, hypersilicates increase research, as well as they're a resource that is used in some higher weaponry.
Okay.
Yeah, so we got definitely a shipyard, because this is kind of out here. Shipyard's usually the first one you want to build, but that won't be put down. That'll be put outside. So when you select it, it'll be put outside instead of down.
Oh shit! Where the hell did it go?
Well, because it appears next to your planet.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. So yeah, starport will help construction with the space elevator. You can make a little cluster with, say, put a basic lab next to those hypersilicates, and a planetary computer core if you can, because they're going to get bonuses for those. And then that little mini colony, yeah, if you want, put all the whatchamacallits, there's your factories and your space elevators and your starports, but you want to link them all. So that little colony on the bottom with the 3, you can probably put a basic factory, the space elevator, and a starport, and that little colony at the bottom. And then when you get a terraforming thing, you can just connect those with a piece of land, and then they all get the bonuses.
Right.
But see, like terraforming comes in great when, say, if you can get, say, put the things around those hypersilicates and make it a full thing around it, that's when the big bonuses come in. When you completely surround a thing with a thing. Oh shit, Dominion. Hopefully the Dominion and the Borg will fight. They fight all the time usually. Those are nebulous. Your sensors and shit all will be fucked up in there, and space travel is usually half as fast. But basically, the idea is to fill up your planets with pretty much everything that can give you a bonus it's the best at the time, and then roll until you find more technologies to uncover more buildings. And if you want to defend the planet, move the ship onto the planet, and then it actually becomes like part of the planet's defenses.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll do that. Uh-oh. I think we should attack this guy. Active war against the Romulans. Yeah, why not? We must destroy that intruder. Let's see.
Mysterious outposts.
Warship? No.
Yeah, some are better. What's convert it to a thing. Idle colony. Just nothing you can do here. Age research, I guess. You can queue it up. I don't know if it's going to help much, but you can probably queue it up. There's nothing here to help it. Oh yeah, you're. I usually leave everything on some of them on balanced, and say if it's a research planet, I'll put it on research. If it's a construction planet, I'll put it on construction. And if it's a money making planet, I'll put wealth on it. But until you terraform,
It keeps telling me idle colony, but it won't let me do it. I just can't do anything here.
yeah.
Done. Idle colony.
That's weird.
You stuck? Maybe you might be.
Try. Isn't there an end turn button? I don't know what it is. I usually just.
Oh, should we destroy the planet?
There we go. I guess there's nothing there.
There we go.
Yeah, really, dude. They gave you one square, one fucking thing. I mean, if you had all your terraforming shit, we'll see about this.
Where did that run? There it is. There you are.
But yeah, see what your shipyards are building. You always got to keep up on that shit. Shipyards are very important. Start fucking popping shit out as fast as you can, especially in really fast games, because everybody is going to be fucking popping out warships.
Yeah, it's still working on that colony ship from the beginning.
Oh, okay.
Research.
Okay, shield systems. Interstellar drives probably. You probably want to go for speed, so you can get at least a little faster. Planetology is for terraforming. Xenocommerce is for money. Industrials to build shit. What does it say? Advanced.
There we go. Hyperdrive.
Yeah. Let's see how your influence is building. Every turn it includes.
All right, there we go.
So view battle.
Oh, come on. What?
You get turned around.
All right, I was gonna say, I thought that destroyed me right away. You would be very disappointed.
But yeah, you can flip the arena around.
Oops. All right, we won.
Victory. They'll tell you the damage, who died, or what have you. Romulans lost a unit.
Nice.
Boom. And sometimes when you there's a ability that lets you steal people's ships from that, say, of a big fleet, you can turn some of them to your fleet too.
It's up there.
Romulus over there.
Oh yeah, we should just go towards your planet.
Yeah, I mean, the idea is obviously to get as many planets as you can, fill those fucking planets, and then just build your army and go. Obviously, if you can get systems to connect, that's great. Like, see, your influence is gonna. Oh yeah, forgot you got to load with the population on your planet. 2 is fine. It'll leave a lot because the more population of your planet, the faster things produce.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Shipyard idle. Rebuild. Anything.
Explorer.
Just a scout still.
So I go up to beam ships.
Ah.
There you go.
Put 2 of those.
And then you can customize those ships. So if you go back to the yard, you can customize what you want to put on them.
Okay.
And,
Oh, this one's got a precursor elevator.
yeah, a precursor, as I said, huge bonus. But you're already building a shipyard there, so it should be up there a little bit.
Let's see what else. What do we have in there? Nothing yet.
Yeah, usually the biggest the rush at the beginning of the game is all colonization. It's just getting as many planets as you can. But your influence is already fuck up there. Like, you're growing quick.
Let's see. Weapon specialization.
Oh, life support. Life support lets you go further. Interstellar survey allows you to do like anomalies better.
Life support.
And it gives you better sensors. for ships around you. But to actually take over a planet, you have to build a ground war. So you need a transport ship.
Okay.
And then you can, every so often, you can go and see if you can do any diplomacy and get any technologies from anybody. So anybody that's around you, you can just automatically go to the diplomacy screen and see if they want to trade or not. But some technologies you start with are really powerful. Like there's an option called Ancient, and it gives you two of the best fucking technologies drive-wise pretty much in the game. So right off the bat, you can just trade that for fucking like everybody's fucking tech. So, I mean, but it's a race trait. So you get two really good technologies out of it because you're an ancient race. Oh, everybody's growing. Tax rate. UFP is definitely growing faster. The Borg is, I mean, look at them. See everybody's little map down there. The Centauri is growing.
Planet is undefended, invade with populated transports. Oh shit.
Yeah, you have to build a transport, put people on it, and then invade the planet. And then they go against the planet's defenses. But first you have to beat the ships surrounding the planet. So, and usually a lot of computer will put like 12, 13 ships around the planet. When you beat those, you send the transports in, and then you have to beat the population of the planet. And they can still build up people on the planet to fight you. But after you take out those ships, they're almost pretty much fucking done for. I mean, like, yeah, I mean, it doesn't take much.
Let's cancel one of these eagle things.
I don't know if you have the transportation tech yet, though. There's a tech that you need, I think.
Oh, yeah.
That allows you to build it.
Ship, maybe. Oh, specialty, maybe. Scout, no. Nope. All right.
Yeah, you don't have it yet. But yeah, once you get the technology, it's one of the first military technologies for ground combat. But you get you get the use of it. I mean, it's like I said, there's a lot to this game. It's just so much fun when you fucking finally learn everything. You know what I'm saying? And then learn the strategies and the little tweaks.
I can fight this time. I don't think I'm gonna survive this.
I think your scout's going down. Maybe. Oh, you got lasers. Oh, he missed. No, he hit it. He hit it. He hit it. Yeah, I wouldn't try free cam on your computer so much. I mean, you need a lot of memory to do free cam to where you can get it 3D.
Oh, it's lasting a lot longer than I thought it would.
Yeah, dude's holding out.
Never mind.
There you go. There you go. He was holding out though. He was fucking. He was lasting. He was like, "Oh shit, I am the fuck out of here." You know. How the influence grows, eventually there's going to be no space left, and it's going to be all influence. So it's going to be your influence versus theirs. So I mean, at one point. So I mean, it's really, you always want to put a lot of influence on the outer planets so they don't take it, because if their influence crosses into your shit and it's not as strong there, they have a chance of stealing your planet right under you.
Right. It's definitely something I'm gonna have to spend tomorrow playing for a while and just get the hang of everything. But it's definitely fun, man.
Dude, it's a lot of fun. I said I spent probably 1,200 hours in that game just fucking going at it. And then finally, when I learned how to edit everything in it, I was like, oh my god, this is so much better. Because I mean, there's some systems in there like the weapons don't scale quite right, so I made all the weapons flat across the board. And like you can just do that, just make them all flat across the board. I like pretty much so everything's scaled with each other and all the way up. So I mean, but you are allowed to do that through all the program files. That's the beauty of this game. So it's like if there's a system in the game you don't like or you think might be better if it changed, you can just go in there and fucking change it. So I mean, it's really awesome. But yeah, I mean, like just fuck with it, dude. You'll have a lot of fun, dude. I've had so much fun in this game. I just always wanted to get like 12 motherfuckers on it to play a game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this would definitely be a lot of fun with a bunch of other players.
Oh yeah, dude.
Everyone go buy this game, guys.
And then just fucking get at it and go like 12v12 maybe or something, you know. Plus see who's gonna lie with each other, you know what I'm saying, and see who's gonna go alone and see if, you know, any of us are gonna, you know, be friends. You know what I'm saying? Bird of Prey 5 will have Kuroga. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's space engineers all over again. Just everyone backstabbing each other.
well, at least the planes already fly. So,
exactly, right?
Kuroga updated. They actually made spaceships.
All right, guys. Well, I gotta get up pretty early in the morning, so I'm gonna wrap it up here. But thanks a lot, Ricky, for hanging out, man.
Yeah, man, no problem.
All right,
Just,
guys, I'm gonna just take off. So have a good night, and I'll probably see you tomorrow sometime.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I gotta buy this other extension pack, and I'm just gonna go back in it and reload all my shit. Just get it ready, so if everybody decides to jump on, we can just all play.
Yeah, definitely. All right. Please end that.